This is Fred Beck from Fred Beck's Fighting, proudly sponsored by Empire Fight Store and joined by Coach Stuff. I'm in Amsterdam right now, taking a little bit of time off. What have you been up to?
Oh man, I've been chilling, man, out here in California, Los Angeles. Uh, I just been taking a little time off. I actually been training myself, man. I'm trying to get back on the scene, man. So I'm trying to get a fight myself.
Okay, that sounds pretty nice. And I've been to the only place I've actually been to in America was when I met you, and that was out in Texas. I'm going to Vegas in January, so I'll be going to America. A lot more coming soon. But for those who don't know much about you, you're involved in a lot of the crossover influence boxing world. What are some of the fighters that you trained?
I've worked with Bryce Hall, Taylor Holder, Vinny Hacker, uh, Michael Lee, um, rapper DDG, um, DK Money, Stromedy, and the list goes on. I've worked with even a couple of female. I work with a lot of female influencers. I've worked with Faith Ordaway. I was one of the first trainers that actually started off with her. She's getting ready to fight. What's her name? Brooke, Ellie Brooke, or something like that.
Elbrook.
Elle
Elbrook.
Brooke, yes, Elle Brooke. Yeah, man. So, yeah, man. So I'm just grateful, man. And the list goes on, man. I've worked with Noah Beck. I know Noah Beck is not a boxer, but I know he's a big influencer star.
Hmm.
Um, yeah, man. So that's that's the individuals I work with.
Yeah, quite a few. Quite a few. I know it's hard to kind of name them all off the top of your head. Um,
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
list, I guess if you had a list, you probably name quite a lot more. I always find when I name loads of things, my phone on silent mode. If I always name a list off the top of my head on names off the top of my head,
Right,
it takes me a little bit.
right,
But
right.
for those fighters, you actually kind of done a sit down, not sit down, but you trained in a training camp. And which one of those fighters you just done like a day's work with?
Taylor Holder, Bryce Hall, DK Money, and Stromedy.
Okay, and so Taylor Bryce, I believe DK is still training. Um, Taylor and Bryce, they came back to the boxing world, the crossover boxing world.
Are they coming back to it?
Yeah.
I don't know, man, because I'm gonna be completely honest. I'm not in. I haven't talked to Bryce in a long time. Me and Taylor, we talk every now and then, but I think Taylor's focused on his country music right now. But out of all the influences, I'm gonna say this right now while we're on live. He is probably one of the most skillful ones I've ever seen. You know, it's just up to him to want to make it up in his mind. Is this something that he really wants to do? Because he has the skill, he has the skills, he has the ability, he has the strength. I mean, the dude's just a phenomenal boxer as far as on the influence world, and he can actually be a real. He can actually cross off into and be a real boxer like Jay Paul, I believe.
Is your dog okay down there?
Oh yeah, he just basically calm down, man. Co-staff in the building, man. I'm talking. Yeah.
You always say that, coach staff in the building. You're gonna get two
Yes.
coach staff in the building.
Oh yeah, the next event I'm gonna go to, I'm gonna be in London, so I'll see you there, right? The Misfits car, right?
Yeah, yeah.
I'll see you there, brother. So I'm gonna have a big co-staff in the building T-shirt,
Yeah, get a
right
few of
here.
those get a few of those printed. Karen talked and telling me about Taylor Holder. What makes you think that? What makes you think he can go pro?
Um, just from me seeing him in the gym throughout the last 2 years, like seeing him sparring, his work ethic. Like I said before, he's really his ability. He's very tall, he's long, and he in it, calm down. Sorry about that. He's tall, he's long, and he just has the ability to do it.
Okay, that's really interesting then. So you say he's not got a fight coming up, but he's still training every now and again then.
Right. I mean, yeah. Right now, hold on. I'm sorry, man. My dog's like getting on my nerves.
That's okay, that's
Co-staff,
fine.
man, calm down, man. Yeah. So look, I'm gonna say this, man. Like I said before, Taylor right now he's focused on his country music that he's doing right now, right? And like I said, it's up to him in his mind if this is something that he really wants to do, because he have all the goods. He has all the ability. You know what I mean? Now, I want to speak on about Bryce. Bryce, in my opinion, he has the fighter's heart. He has a lot of heart, and he doesn't care what anybody says, and he'll go. That's one thing I can say about Bryce Hall. But as far as the skill level between the two, I believe Taylor has is a more skillful guy, but Bryce is the caveman guy, you know?
Okay, I understand. But I'll play the devil's advocate here. If you believe that Bryce will go pro, how come he didn't let his hands go in the Gibb fight? What was the reason behind that, do you reckon?
You talking about the Taylor Holder and Gibb?
Yes.
The reason why he didn't let his hands go is because, you know, it was his first fight and then his first fight under the lights in front of all these people, millions watching. I think he got to stay. I think he froze up, and
All
and
right.
that's and that's natural. You know, he didn't really display what his ability is. You know, I really believe he could have really beat Gibb you know, but it's just I think he just froze up. You know, he just froze up. You know.
So if that fight was happening in a gym, let's say, which wasn't in front of 10,000, 15,000 people, do you reckon he would have beaten Gibb?
Yes, yes, yes. I believe. I
What makes
believe.
you say that?
I just think he's just a better fighter than Gibb. No disrespect to Gibb. I just think he just have more ability than Gibb. Gibb to me is what you he's a one dimensional type of fighter to me. And Taylor Holder, he's slick, he can move, he can box, and he actually can brawl too if he wants to. He can fight. Uh I mean, Gibb, you know, he's one of those fighters, man. You got to kill him to beat him, man, because he sometimes heart can overrule talent, bro. You know, and
Okay.
he
If that rematch happens in a few months' time, or next week, few months' time, whenever, do you think Taylor Holder wins? Or do you think Gibb wins again?
well, that'll be a hard one because Gibb has been fighting. So you have one guy that's been fighting, another guy who's been had a layoff. The other guy who had a layoff has more talent, but the guy who doesn't have much talent has been fighting and been active. I think Taylor he shouldn't jump into a fight with Gibb right away. He should have like maybe two fights and then fight a Gibb because you know Gibb's been active, so he has more experience. His timing will be a little bit better. You know, like he did a very great job in the Austin McBroom fight that we all seen that fight. He did awesome, you know. So he actually surprised me. I thought he was gonna come out. He came out a little better than I thought.
Yeah, Gibb, I guess that's kind of an example of hard work. When you put hard work into something, the results
Yeah,
come. You stay,
one.
sorry, go ahead.
I said 100%. You're absolutely right.
So let's talk about Faith Ordway. You're training her, and she's fighting on the KSI undercard against Elbrook. How's Faith been
Mhm.
coming on?
You know what? I've seen Faith the other day. Faith she actually got a good. You know, let me tell you about Faith. One thing I had a conversation with her. Uh, this is one of the things she told me. She said, "You know what, Andrew? A lot of these coach staff," she said, a lot of these influencers, they jump into the boxing space and they don't take the time to learn their craft. But she's actually been training for like a year straight, every single day. She's not showing much on the internet, but this girl looks phenomenal. And I'm telling you, her ability is 100% there. And if she carries that, if she walks with that ability and that confidence, the way she trains in the gym on the night of the fight that she fights Brooke, I think she'll beat her. She'll beat her. But she has to believe it. She has to believe and to have the confidence to create the victory.
Would you say Faith lacks a bit of confidence then?
I'm not saying that she lacks confidence. It's difference between under those lights because you know we can have confidence sparring, feeling good while we sparring and training, and then as soon as we get under those lights and under all those people, and then it's just something else might click. We don't know that yet because she hasn't fought yet. So, like say for instance, like one of my fighters that I work with, Stromedy, right? I'm gonna say this: Stromedy displayed, even though he lacked the experience of fighting, he displayed confidence I've never seen in a guy who fought their first fight ever. I mean, as far as confidence and being calm, he was relaxed. He was calm. He listened to everything I told him to do, and he did it. and that's like a trainer's that's one of the for a trainer, that's one of the best things a fighter can do he attempt or she attempts to do what they're being told in the corner.
Okay, hopefully we'll see Stromedy back soon.
Oh yeah, we will be back. We're trying to land the fight with NA Productions.
Oh, okay, that's interesting then.
Yeah.
Just one more question. What do you think Faith's biggest strength is?
Um, her biggest strength is her athleticism. I think she's more athletic than this Brooke girl. If like I said before, if she does what she's been doing in the gym, you guys would be surprised what you guys are gonna see because she can fight. She really can fight. You know, she really, really can fight. You know, a lot of times we see these girls, you know, on the internet, on TikTok, they doing this, they being prison and stuff. But she really can fight. She got some dog in her, you know. Like I said, once those lights come on, let's just hope that she can keep that whatever she's been practicing in the gym, she keep that with her under those lights.
Okay, that sounds pretty good. Pretty good. Then I'll see you in London. Not too long, 4 weeks away. So it'll be
Yes,
nice.
sir.
The jet lag, it won't be too good for you.
Oh yeah, man. Last time, you already know, last time I was in London, man, Ryan Taylor tried to take off on me, man. But me and Ryan Taylor cool now. Yeah,
Oh,
man.
yeah.
So I'm looking forward to seeing you, brother. I love what you're doing, man. Keep it up, man. You're gonna be the next big thing, man. I believe in you, brother. And oh yeah, we got we got Ryan. You had to ask me about another fight, Anthony Taylor versus what's his name?
Idris Virgo.
Man, that's gonna be a good one, huh?
Yeah, that's a really tough fight for Anthony, but a tough fight for Idris as well. That's quite a good 50-50 one, isn't it?
Yeah, man. I haven't really looked. See, the thing is, a lot of people they look at a guy that's 12-0, right? He's 12-0, right? But who was he 12-0 against?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I looked at little clips of him, man. Like I'm one of those guys, right? I never doubt anybody's ability. I never say, to me, no fighter is a bad fighter because one punch can end it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I've seen fighters with lesser skills beat the guy with more skills. Like, for example, you had this fighter, world champion named Vernon Forrest, right? He fought a guy named Ricardo Morioga, right? Ricardo Morioga had way less ability than Vernon Forrest, but Vernon Forrest, he was able to beat him. So, you know, you never can tell, you know.
Certainly.
I think Anthony Taylor, the way he
Yeah.
fight this dude, go ahead. The way Anthony Taylor needs to fight this dude, he needs to just take it to him. Because Anthony Taylor's, I know he's shorter than the guy, and he has shorter arms. You got to just take it to him. Take it to him. Don't let him rest. Don't let him breathe. Make him feel uncomfortable. You know, that's it.
100%. Well, that's pretty gonna be his game plan. Obviously, is that kind of he's developed that peekaboo style over his last couple of fights against Jack Fincham and then his fight against Rakan Su. But I'm sure I'll see you in London. Then I put all your links, your socials in the description. You're just on Instagram, or what other social media are you on?
I have Instagram. You can follow me at staff_boxing. TikTok, staff boxing, and you can find me on my YouTube, co-staff, and co-staff is in the building. Co-staff will be in the building in London. Co-staff will be in the building everywhere you go. Co-staff, let's go, champ.
Hell yeah, I'm sure I'll see you soon. Thank you so much.
All right, brother.